Long ago, in the heart of the desert, there stood a city unlike any other. This city was not built from bricks or wood, but carved directly into the towering red cliffs of the rocky landscape. Its name was Petra, a place of wonder and mystery, hidden away in what is now the country of Jordan. For centuries, Petra was lost to the outside world, known only in local legends. But when it was rediscovered, the world marveled at its beauty and the skill of the people who created it. This is the story of Petra, the city carved into desert rock. The story of Petra begins over 2,000 years ago with a people called the Nabataeans. The Nabataeans were nomads, traveling across the deserts with their herds and goods. But they were also skilled traders, controlling important routes that carried spices, silk, and other treasures between Arabia, Egypt, and the Mediterranean. As their wealth grew, they sought a place to build a permanent home, a place that was both easy to defend and full of natural resources. They found this place in the rugged mountains of southern Jordan. Here, surrounded by cliffs and hidden behind narrow gorges, they began to carve their city into the stone itself. The most famous site in Petra is the Treasury, known as Al-Khazneh. Its magnificent façade rises high above the ground, decorated with intricate carvings of gods, goddesses, and mythical creatures. The name Treasury comes from a local legend that claimed an Egyptian pharaoh hid his riches inside. But in truth, it was likely a royal tomb or a temple. To reach it, visitors must walk through the Sikh, a long, winding canyon with walls so tall they block out the sun. The Sikh is like a natural gateway leading travelers deeper into the heart of Petra. As they walk, the path twists and turns until suddenly the Treasury appears, glowing in the sunlight. It is a moment that has taken the breath away from visitors for centuries. But Petra was much more than just the Treasury. It was a thriving city, home to thousands of people. The Nabataeans carved not only tombs and temples, but also houses, markets, and even a grand theater into the rock. They were master engineers, creating a system of channels and pipes to bring fresh water into the city from distant springs. In the middle of the desert, they built gardens and fountains, turning Petra into an oasis of life. The city became a crossroads of culture, where Arab, Greek, Egyptian, and Roman influences mixed together. Traders, pilgrims, and travelers from distant lands all passed through its streets, bringing new ideas and goods. One of the greatest mysteries of Petra is how the Nabataeans managed to carve such elaborate structures without modern tools. They used simple chisels and hammers, yet their work was precise and full of detail. Some believe they climbed the cliffs with ropes, carving from the top down. Others think they built wooden scaffolds to reach higher sections. Whatever their methods, the result was a city that seemed to grow naturally from the rock itself. The Nabataeans did not just build Petra, they revealed it, cutting away the stone to uncover the beauty hidden within. For many years, Petra was a powerful and wealthy city. But over time, its fortunes began to fade. The Roman Empire grew stronger, taking control of the trade routes that had once made the Nabataeans rich. Earthquakes damaged many of the buildings, and the city's water systems fell into ruin. Slowly, people began to leave. By the time of the Middle Ages, Petra was nearly empty, its great monuments abandoned to the wind and sand. The outside world forgot about it completely, except for the local Bedouin tribes who knew of its existence and kept its secrets. Then, in the early 19th century, a Swiss explorer named Johann Ludwig Burckhardt heard rumors of a lost city hidden in the mountains. Disguising himself as an Arab scholar, he convinced a local guide to take him there. When he walked through the Sikh and saw the Treasury for the first time, he knew he had found something extraordinary. His discovery brought Petra back into the light, and soon other explorers and archaeologists came to study its ruins. Today, Petra is one of the most famous ancient sites in the world. Visitors from every corner of the globe come to walk its paths and marvel at its carvings. But despite all we have learned, many questions remain. Who were the Nabataeans, really? How did they develop such incredible skills in stone carving? What other secrets still lie buried beneath the sand? Perhaps we will never know all the answers. But that is part of Petra's magic. It is a place where history and legend meet, where the past feels alive in every stone. As the sun sets over the desert, the cliffs of Petra glow with a deep red light, as if the rock itself is on fire. The wind whispers through the empty streets, telling stories of kings and traders, of gods and heroes. This was once a city of the living, but now it belongs to time. Yet in its silence, Petra still speaks. It reminds us of the power of human imagination, of what can be achieved when people dare to shape the world around them. And so, the legend of Petra lives on, carved not just into stone, but into the memory of all who walk its ancient paths.